Now, when you think of summer, a few basics come to mind, right? You've got your sunscreen, you've got your snow cones and swimsuits, but flip-flops also make that list. Here's the thing, the basics don't have to be basic. My next guest is a big fan of the upcycle, and today she's reaching for cotton cording to transform your summer slides. Creator and artist Jonnie Hartman is joining me. You are taking a $4 pair of Old Navy flip-flops and giving them sort of a boutique upgrade.
Yes, and it's so easy. This summer you're gonna find braided and woven details everywhere. And so I'm gonna show you how to take those flops from meh to yeah.
Love.
So fun. And the thing that's great about this is I always get like drawn in by these cute Old Navy flops.
Yeah.
They are not very comfortable. You've got that plastic between your toes and you wear them for like half an hour and you're thinking, yeah, nope. That's why they were $2, $3, $4.
You start to think there's going to be a bruise in between your first and second toe.
They're so irritating.
Yeah.
But this option is so soft and doable. And guess what? I just raided my closet, and so this is actually made from old t-shirts.
Oh my gosh.
So these are just old t-shirts, so your supplies for this are almost free 99.
Okay, I love it.
And all you're doing is cutting them into strips.
Uh-huh.
So this is just my t-shirts cut into strips,
Uh-huh.
and then you braid it. And feel this, it is so soft, so stretchy.
Oh, that is soft, and it does stretch.
Like delightful between your toes.
Now this between your first and second toe, no bruises, shallot and toe.
Yes.
Yes.
And guess what's so great about it? You can customize to your foot. You tighten and then you pull it through.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you really quickly how you just snip and begin your upcycle.
Oh, so you're getting rid of that plastic.
So you just snip it off and
all together.
all together, gone.
Okay.
Pull those little pieces through.
Okay.
Takes a little finesse.
I've never stopped to examine how,
I know, they're just like these weird little
flip-flop
plugs.
is constructed, but okay.
So then you have that hole.
Uh-huh.
And I pre-braided everything. And then you have to take something kind of pointy.
Uh-huh.
I use the scissors or a ballpoint pen.
Just poke it down in there.
Poke it down through, and then you'll have your
so
straps
cute.
attached.
And soft and stretchy, all the things. How did you handle this intersection right
So
here?
this is just glued on, and if you look at this finished one, I did the detail with embroidery floss, just to tie it and finish it off.
To enforce it.
So it's enforced, and I hot glued it, and it's not going anywhere. And to get that finished part at the end, you just take it, snip away, add your hot glue, and then it's set.
These are darling.
And they literally can be a million different colors, a million different varieties. You're gonna have so much fun making them.
Oh, and making them with your daughters, your granddaughters.
It's unique. There's so many different things you can do.
Oh, look at this one.
That's
with the little flower fluff on top.
Yeah, it's just an old bandana, again, raided like my closet and found some items that worked.
So that became this.
Yeah.
You're the best. You are the best. The way your brain works is just so fun.
And it's
for us
such
to
a
learn
great
from.
project for, like, you know, kids and camping and
camp crafts.
bring it along, and
for sure.
everyone can do it.
This isn't the only summer shoe makeover that you did. How did you do this other pair?
So slides are totally in, right?
Yeah.
And this is cute, but again, a little basic.
Uh-huh.
So what I did was added cotton cording braid, which I love the chunkiness. I love the colors.
Yeah.
And if you look closely, my
at
hat
you.
is matching.
Yes.
So when I go to the pool, I'm coordinating and people are gonna say, oh, that's so cute. And you'll have to say, you'll have to make it and try it out yourself. But the cotton cording, it's really inexpensive. The bundle is about $2, $3.
Okay.
And you wanna make sure it's cotton because it does have that stretch and not synthetic. Wait, say that word for me.
Synthetic.
Synthetic.
You got it, sister.
Yes. And the fun part about this one is I, again, used a bit of old t-shirt to add a bit of color.
Look at that.
And just wove it through.
And a basic braid.
Any braid that you can do, you can get complicated, you can get basic.
But you've chunked together several strands of the cording.
That's the part that makes it chunky and fun.
And then how do you affix this or attach this?
So if you have a fabric slide, you can affix it with hot glue. But I would suggest like Gorilla Glue or something else on a leather or synthetic.
So it really holds.
So it really stays on there.
We saw the technique on your hat, same idea, braid it around, just glue it at the back.
And then I kind of became obsessed with like braiding and weaving. So you can also bring it into your home. And I just took this old frame and for my daughter's room, added this bright yellow cording. And
Look how
so
cute.
Sunshiny and summery.
I'm gonna call it out, that's an IKEA. It's a super simple, cheap frame.
Like a $5 frame.
Love it, and you just glued that braiding right on.
Yeah, and my vase here, same thing, I had tipped this over, it had a big chip of glass out of it. So I just wrapped the cording, hot glued it on. hid that little chip.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to upcycle because you get to reuse, you get to recycle and be creative.
Well, so often the detail that we're drawn to or the effect that we're drawn to at those high upscale boutiques is just uniqueness, right? You think of even in anthropology, it comes down to color and texture and a unique look, and you can create that yourself.
Absolutely, and it doesn't have to be very expensive.
I love it. And when you're selecting the cording, are there different widths, I imagine?
Yes, so this one is really thin,
Yeah.
and you can get the smaller braids, and this is nice and thick.
So depending on the weight of your project or the scale of your project, you can adjust. Jonnie, thank you so much.
Yes.
4 or 5 upcycled projects using that cotton braid or that cording, that braiding effect, and we love it so much. Where can we see more projects and inspiration from you?
You can find more crafts and fun at Jonnie Hartman Art.
Jonnie Hartman Art on Instagram.
On
I assume.
Instagram.
We'll link you there from our website so you can have summer fun like this all day long. Great projects to do with the kids too. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Happy summer. Great way to start our week.